for the Police Stop podcast. That was in honor of UFC 244, and this is in honor of Little Richard.
Do it.
Tutti frutti on Judy. Dun, 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 dun. R.I.P. Little Richard.
Dude, wop babaloo bop.
Yeah.
Are there actually words to that song?
I don't know.
I don't think there's words to most
You
of the
said
songs.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. R.I.P. though, because that's like Prince older.
You know, it was like, hey, fucking Little Richard died, and I didn't know that he was still alive.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well,
Like,
shit.
I assumed
He had already died in my heart, so I thought he already whopped his last wabaloo bop or whatever the fuck several years ago.
Yeah.
We'll find out later. He raped a bunch of chicks, I'm sure.
I don't know if he's that guy.
Just wait for it.
I mean, you never know. But
Nobody
You seen
thought
him
that
play a
about Bill
keyboard?
Cosby either.
He
well,
plays the keyboard like it owes him fucking money, man.
Elton John though can play.
Oh no, Elton John
keys
didn't
hard.
rape anybody, but he did start AIDS.
Right.
Holy shit!
I know he was the patient
Oh.
zero for that.
That can
Oh.
be like
At least that's
factually
that's what
confirmed.
YouTube said. It wasn't me. You know, speaking of people who get their information entirely off YouTube, Zingo's here today,
No, I don't.
and he is a huge proponent of like big government. He likes lots of control.
No.
He wants extra taxes.
No, it's total bullshit.
He's for like brain scans, and he's gonna be the first person to get a chip implanted in his
Fuck
skull.
no. I'm gonna be the first person that shoots the guy that's like, hey, how about I put this chip in your arm?
Are you against Neuralink?
Are you
Neuralink?
against people from the
Explain
East
that. Is
Coast?
that where we?
That's
Okay.
the Tesla thing.
What do you mean?
So they drill out a 1-inch diameter hole in your skull, and they put in this little circuit board, and it's got little tentacles that go into your brain. Sounds terrifying, but all it is just stimulating
A
your
portion
brain
of your brain.
Yeah, it's just like an electric frequency that's specific to whatever it's supposed to be doing, but it's for like limb atrophy or like if you have like a damaged ocular nerve or whatever,
Okay.
physical.
So if you can use cybernetic augmentations to fix anything with your body, go ahead and do it. But do not try and link up consciousnesses
consciousnesses,
because
There's
shit's.
17 syllables in that.
You know what, Dylan?
consciences. Wait, why would we not want to do that though?
All right.
How
so
do we get to the singularity if we don't all like?
because why would you want? Because when you get to the singularity, what comes after that?
I don't know, like
Utopia.
God, like maybe God, maybe aliens, death, yeah, maybe death.
Well, it's a form. It would be a form of death. Yeah.
Complete,
Right, yeah.
complete honesty.
Right.
They can hack into your brain, dude.
Elon Musk on the Joe Rogan podcast said in
Right.
about 5 years we won't need to talk. 5 to 10 years, there won't be any more talking.
So what you're saying is Kanye West is right.
Yeah,
Kanye West is above. It will
that's
no
a
longer.
rough blanket statement. You be careful.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, because like, what do you mean? Right about what?
Kanye
part?
West said that he stopped using words. He feels as though words are the lowest form of communication.
They are.
And he started beeping at people.
That's
a
fucking
real
insane.
shit. Google it.
That's
So
fucking
the,
insane,
the
dude.
beeping is a little strange, but
His wife
he's
is
true.
Kim Kardashian, who has now gotten like 12 prisoners out of reformed. Like, and
By
she's
beeping
married
at him?
to him. Yeah, seriously. That's how they do it.
been doing.
They just
at him.
walk into Trump's office and
Like, beep,
Kanye
beep, beep,
West
beep,
starts going beep 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 beep, and then Kim like turns side profile with her cheekbone showing and goes beep beep, and he goes, you know what? Let him out.
What
And
the
it's done.
fuck?
That's it.
I don't get it. I want to hear him beeping though. Like, is there footage of him beeping?
Sure
I
it's
would
great.
love to hear that.
I don't know. I can't. There's not. I don't ever see. You don't see a lot of footage of him because I believe he lives in a cave.
Cave, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was just.
I don't.
thinking.
I think he lives in a very highly technology-based cave. So more of like a lair. So
Yeah, probably.
and he's kind of on the road of, am I a bad guy or am I a good guy?
I mean, I went to YouTube and
Did you
Kanye
just-
West beeping was a thing.
He does make music as well. So how do you make music without words? I mean, you can do that. Obviously, that's a thing.
Right.
But he's a rapper. How do you make rap without words? He's
Just
dressed like.
Kanye hits one poopity scoop and the crowd goes crazy.
What the hell?
So that was the whole
He
point.
looks
of that
like
song?
Daft Punk.
Yeah, yeah, but like really poor.
What is
like
this style, dude?
like redneck Daft Punk?
Yeah, he looks like fucking Watchmen.
He's
Yeah, Rorschach.
silencing the crowd.
Yeah, he doesn't want anyone.
That That is the most egotistical thing in the world.
What the fuck?
Silence.
What was that?
He just hit a one whoopity scoop, and they're freaking out, dude. One whoopity scoop, and it's all it takes.
Now you can say he's either being really stupid about all this, or he's demonstrating how easy it is for these sheep to fall for such a stupid thing. Just
Yeah.
one whoopity scoop.
Probably both.
Yeah.
While making money.
Yeah, while making money off
Lots
of
of
it.
money.
Yeah. So
You know how many whoopity dupes or scoops you can buy with how much whoopity dupes he's been selling? God damn, dude.
His whoopity
If I had
scoop
a
is at a
whoopity,
premium.
yeah,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
If I had a dupity for every time I whoopity scooped one of his dupity scoops,
What about Zubwapity Doobob?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like,
to bring it back.
he's monetizing.
Yeah.
He's monetizing like
He's
words
gonna
that don't exist.
I hope
Like,
he doesn't saturate the market.
It's a little what?
He's
Words that don't exist.
he's his
Well, all
He's his
words,
own
no
market.
words
Like,
actually
it's not-
exist.
Oh, please explain.
Show me word. Show me word.
Well, I'm understanding what you're saying.
I
right
think
now,
people
you
tried to do that for
fucking
like
idiot.
several years, and it's called school, and then you left, and then now
No,
it's just
no.
kinda- oh, like-
No, because like, what was it? Fuck, I don't remember now.
wow.
No, because like, we in this society, we not me or we. I'm not.
Can I
saying,
just say that I love when you start a sentence with "in this society"
why?
Hold on,
because
make
I
sure
just know it's gonna be so fucking good.
Well,
make
I
sure
just
you
mean-
at Blanchard opinions.
Yeah,
on it.
exactly.
Okay. Anyways, I just mean to say that a large portion of people seem to confuse the symbols of the world that we've made up with the actual stuff that it's supposed to represent.
Are you talking about icons right now? Are you talking about people, or are you
That's
talking
like
about?
literally idolatry.
Because-
That's what
Right.
that is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
confusing the
right, where they-
confusing the symbol
the
of a thing
image-
for the actual,
yeah,
the
the-
image of a thing for an actual thing.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible somewhere.
Right, like the word,
kinda like
the sound of a
whole thing.
gong represents the actual sound that you would hear if I hit a gong with a tiny, whatever the hell, drumstick. But the sound of a gong would
mallets.
never actually represent the sound of a gong. Because saying the sound of a gong is saying the sound of a gong.
Saying the words, but not the thing.
Yeah.
So describing things is not
Because when
moral?
you go
No,
to
it's-
describe things, you have to then give a description to the word that you originally used to describe the first thing. So then you've just got books, all describing one another when in actuality
that sounds like a bunch
Yeah,
of
but
dumb
like-
people got together and tried to
Exactly.
be smart.
Yeah, but when
Exactly.
a dog barks, it goes bark and it
Right.
says bark. So
So now there was a Zen master, I forget his name, but he would ask his students, he would just say, I want to hear a true moo from you. And people would just go, oh, moo. And what he was looking for was the exact same sound that comes out of a cow. But you can't make that from a human. I mean, you kind of can, but it's a little bit more difficult. So this was one of his koans to be like, this is an impossible problem for you, realization that you don't really have control, blah, 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 all the other shit. What the Zen people do. But
he's like, I need to go smoke weed in the back. Let me give them some really hard thought experiment. And I'm gonna go like jerk off and roll a joint.
So if I stay silent for 2 years at the end of it, if I am zen enough, I
That-
can moo.
Move like a cow.
no,
yeah.
well, Dylan,
maybe.
Dylan, here's the thing. That's entirely up to you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's mind over matter to me, and that's just no. You got limits. You can't just not talk for 2 years and then go, or however the fuck a cow moos.
I just don't see the
Because
point.
I go, how does a cow moo? And I go, moo. And the person across from me goes, you know what? I kind of get that. And they hear it and they go, oh, it makes sense. Until some fucking Zen Buddhist with a bald shaved head goes, you must sit on it.
No, he never said
No.
that. He never said you had to sit on it.
What's
well-
the movie with Eddie Murphy, The Golden Child? You ever
Yeah.
watch that?
Yeah.
Fuck, movie's great. That's the only thing I can think about. They're like in the temple, and they're like the little kid. They're like, oh, it's just a little bitch kid. And he's
I don't
got no
think I've
hair.
seen that, actually.
Dude, you need to like watch that. And then he's like super fucking powerful, and he's just like makes butterflies disappear into his ass or whatever the fuck. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
That's pretty crazy.
but it's cool. It's a good movie.
It works for some people, but the whole Zen thing doesn't work for some people.
Oh, no, and that's
just not
totally
a con-
fine.
David Blaine.
That's entirely...
Don't ever say who the fuck is David Blaine to me. I know you're about to say that. David
I-
Blaine, magician.
Really?
Chris Angel's better.
No, he's
more extreme.
more of a mind freak.
Yeah, he's more extreme.
He's
He's just like Hot Topic David Blaine.
yeah, he's like easy. He's like the Crow but gay.
Ooh, wow.
Dude, if you're telling me the Crow didn't suck dick,
Well-
you're wrong. The Crow sucked some dick, dude.
Well, that was a Bruce
That's a
Lee's, Bruce Lee's
bisexual
kid.
being
Dude.
walking
That's
around.
Bruce Lee's kid, the Crow.
Wait, for
That's
real?
Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Did he die during that movie?
He
or was
died
it
during
on
the filming of that movie. So
Yeah,
someone
he
loaded
got
a,
shot.
And then shot him
Yeah.
it
right
was
on
supposed
stage.
to be a blank.
I thought
Yeah.
that happened to
Or did
Bruce
he actually
Lee.
get killed with a blank?
No, that was his
Okay,
kid.
so conspiracy time.
Da-da-da-da.
So Bruce Lee was killed in essentially the exact same way,
Mm-hmm.
basically shot by the Yakuza.
For
then-
being awesome?
for
Like,
yeah,
what?
for just being a rabble rousing.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't join. They're like, we need your skills.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Probably.
no, I only do it for honor.
Yeah, he's too busy
And they
fighting Chuck
fucking
Norris or
shot him.
something. But then his son went on and did movies, and in the scene in The Crow, he gets shot. But
Yeah.
in the scene, he's like the Crow, he gets shot, and he's like, ha ha ha. Then he just like fucking dies while they're filming. So the scene clearly didn't go well, but it was a real bullet loaded. Or actually, no, I think.
Who replaced him? Someone had to
Something about
replace
the-
him to finish the
Well,
movie.
you can get killed by a blanket.
Yeah,
fired
I
at you
think
within
close
6 to
range,
10
yeah, it can-
seconds.
Something like
Yeah.
that, like either a piece of the blank got lodged in him or something. But
Oh.
anyways, he died on the set, but it was ironically similar to the way that his dad died. And they're like,
And
oh,
everyone's
okay,
so
this
freaking
could
out.
have been more of the same. Who knows? But
Your fate will be getting beat up by Brad Pitt in a movie 30 years from now.
Yeah.
Or 20 years from now, however the fuck long.
so, what do you think about this whole coronavirus thing? Are you like, you mask on, mask off? What do you know? Do you think it's 5G?
No mask.
As he's,
No.
you asked him that fucking question as he's on video.
Yeah.
Yeah, mask on, mask off.
Well, I mean, in his daily life, like, are you like?
Well, and it.
When you're driving in your car alone, do you
No.
have your mask
But
on?
you're not one of those,
I don't
like,
have a
five-
mask.
seen-
I don't
you're
have
not-
the only time that
plenty of
I've
people
put
doing
on a
that.
mask since this has happened is when I went to the Coeur d'Alene casino.
So you did.
I
did
put
you-
on a. I put just literally 2 days ago.
Oh, because it opened up and you're
Yeah.
like, Mama's got a hot ticket.
No.
You just like threw your mask on and you thought you were going to make it
No,
for all
no,
the
no.
smallpox and
No,
whatever
no,
else is in there.
no. I got there and they forced me to put a mask on, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I put the mask on, walked around. My buddy gambled. I gambled a little bit, and then I lost probably $50 total, and I left.
That's a lot of money to lose to me.
What
You say a little, and I'm like, if I lose $50
I
at the
know.
casino, I'm walking
That's
out
why I walked
pissed
out.
and not eating that night.
Yeah, I wasn't I wasn't very happy about it either. I like when I was leaving, I'm like, I didn't want to really do this.
Coeur d'Alene Casino?
Yeah, the Coeur d'Alene casino.
You just-
I mean, it was fun because like it was a nice trip and something to fucking do, blah blah blah. But I don't know. As soon as they were like, "Oh yeah, you gotta wear this mask," I was almost like, "I'm gonna just go home."
The fact
Yeah,
that
it's
they
a
had a
hard
mask
pass
for
for me.
you,
Yeah.
that's insane.
There's a dude so like rotating doors. You walk in, a guy right in front of that fucking rotating door. Here's your mask.
I've seen tattoo shops.
Go right over to the sanitizer. Like forcing you to. It's all turned into. We're slowly becoming fascists.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm just saying.
Dude,
Well,
you sound
but
like
you
my
didn't have to
parents.
go there.
My parents are
I
losing
know.
their fucking
I
minds.
understand that.
Are they like, this is bullshit?
Oh no, they're posting shit every day about Bill Gates, and I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
I halfway am like
He
on
did
that.
call
I'm,
it
I'm
the final
halfway on that
solution.
level. Like I'm Bill Gates.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Tim Dillon. Not that you'll ever fucking hear this. Maybe one day. But I keep listening to him, and Tim Dillon keeps saying, he goes, yeah. Bill Gates goes across into a third world country and sticks a needle into anything he can to try to
Yeah.
get these to work. And now Bill Gates is pushing for these vaccinations, saying any person, once we come up with a vaccine, you should be forced to get this vaccine and you should be forced to. It's like, I don't know about that. You shouldn't be forced to do any of that. I think anti-vaxxers are fucking nuts.
Right.
But you also shouldn't be forced to do it. Like
Right.
it's just that it's that civil liberty thing.
Right.
But it's also in between of, is it a civil liberty they're taking away or is it a protection they're trying to add? And if you're a conspiracy theorist, nothing the government does is right, or nothing any health organization does is right, because all they're going to turn into is a FEMA. Like, so it's kind of one of those grounds. It's like anyone who has an opinion on it, as long as you're not screaming and yelling at the fucking steps of a state building at the governor to open your state back up while you're standing there fully armed and the cops aren't doing anything,
Yeah.
stop. Like
Right.
you're not helping.
I
That's not helping.
I firmly believe in those people's right to do that, and I also firmly
But-
believe they're idiots.
They're fucking psychopaths. It's the same, and then they're yelling. These are the same people that sit at home and like during the Ferguson, like when it before it turned into violence, because Ferguson was the one that kind of got violent for a little bit, right?
All of them did
Did
around that time.
okay,
Ferguson, well, like 2014, 15.
but all
when
those like
the
where it was like
riots-
Black Lives Matters protests and stuff, and
Yeah.
like none of them were carrying guns, and they were treated hostile. Like, and then you got these videos of these fucking like hillbilly white fucking people showing up to state houses, literally fully armed with fully automatic weapons, sidearms, everything to the T, like bulletproof
Actually,
vests.
those are all semi-automatic. Fully automatic's illegal.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They all, but they also have hair triggers and bump stocks to them,
Right.
which virtually
bump
makes
stocks
them.
Bump stocks were made illegal last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
After,
Were they?
Yep.
Yeah, after
Trump actually did it.
homeboy
Yep.
at Las Vegas and
Yep.
everything.
Yeah.
Regardless.
What does FEMA stand for?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
federal,
actually, it's I
fucking-
Take a guess.
literally-
Wait. No,
No,
take a
I
guess. Take a
literally
guess.
just
Okay.
I've heard it a couple
Guess.
times
What is
today,
it?
and it's something that I don't remember.
Okay, Keegan, what is
I
it?
don't
Guess.
remember. It's
No.
Federal Emergency.
Yeah,
something
it's some
administration. I don't know.
there's
Females
some-
entering menopause all the time.
I
What
was
is it?
gonna
What-
say fuck everyone's mouth always.
Okay, I like Dylan's.
Well, now, did you guys?
That's why we host this
So
together.
there's some. Nice, yeah. There's some rather.
Fuck everyone's mouth always. Look.
Not what does it actually mean, but what does it mean in your.
And yeah.
Like-
To
and to
you,
me, that's
does
what
it
that
mean to
means.
you?
Get in this tent. Oh, you want to fuck my mouth? Oh, yeah.
It's a little Richard song.
Oh,
Fuck my mouth. R.I.P.
all right.
We're
Dude, one
waiting.
of-
We're
one of the-
waiting. It might be not be R.I.P. It
One
might
of
be
the
like,
kings
yeah,
of rock and roll. It might be a Kim Jong thing where it was like,
Right.
oh, he's dead, and then 2 days later, it's like, no, he's surrounded by 20 mistresses waiting at his every hand, and it's like, did you see that story?
Yeah, so he's alive now.
Yeah, he's alive.
He's fine.
He's fine. His sister, well,
Wait,
he's alive.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's. They're like holding him up.
wait,
like,
Little Richard is?
No,
No,
Kim Jong Un.
You
Oh,
hear Kim
God.
Jong Un?
Wait.
whatever. Ill.
He
Ill was his dad.
Wait, he unkilled his dad?
Soon.
They said he botched his
No.
heart surgery,
Kim
and
Jong Soon.
he was in critical condition for like a day, and then they were like, no, he's fine. Oh, we believe you, North Korea.
There was
No,
some
it
photo
sounds
of
like
him
he's dead.
touring a factory or something like
No,
that. But I mean, that
those
could
were
be staged.
it was no
or old.
there was a picture of him touring something with two of his body doubles. I saw a whole big thing about it,
Oh.
like him standing around with like two other dudes who
Looked
looked and
identical
dressed
to him,
exactly like him.
Who is these? Oh, he's
So
me.
for
I just
all,
don't
for
get
all
how
we
they
know,
get to do that. They're just like, we're our own country and we're crazy. Like, why can't I just like break apart from Idaho? Be like, I'm Jim John Coon and you can't come on
I
my
mean,
yard. and-
technically you can, but you need enough people behind you to shoot the people that tell you no.
Right. So I just
States.
need to secede myself.
Well,
Yeah, and
I
also
mean-
it helps if China's your ally.
Oh yeah.
Which
I-
we're
That would really help us too.
China. Dude, this whole coronavirus shit is virtually over. I'm ready to book a fucking plane ticket to Wuhan and eat a bat right now. And I believe in China fully. I fully support them. I really.
Okay.
I'd pay for that plane ticket.
You know what? We talk a lot about we talk a lot about Trump 2020 on this podcast. Big deal, yeah. Trump 2020. You know, still, but
China 2024.
we're kind of into China too.
Right.
I don't know if you know
Just
us,
hedging-
but we're into
hedging
We're
fence
hedging our
rights.
bet. Yeah.
So I just
Oh,
you know.
no, it's not.
I don't know.
It's not Trump versus Biden because Biden's basically a corpse.
Dude,
It's
Right.
Trump versus
Trump versus China.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
chill for whoever wins.
I'm more
Right.
worried about World War III than I am Biden being the president of the United States.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, I guess we're in less war now than when Trump started, right?
Yeah,
Technically?
I mean, we kind of have pulled.
Technically, we've pulled- we've
Afghanistan.
pulled- we stopped
everyone's
Syria
like, yeah,
After he
everyone's like,
bombed him,
we're
he
gonna-
bombed him and then said he was taking everybody
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Why did all these wars stop because of coronavirus? Like, oh, I'm coughing. We can't fucking kill each other. Like, why
Yeah.
not? Aren't
Yeah.
you coughing on
Because
each other?
for
Yeah,
some
right.
weird reason, there's rules to war.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Geneva
shouldn't it, be
Convention.
shouldn't it be ramped up? Shouldn't they be like fighting without guns right now?
It was like,
Syria?
what was
Yeah.
it?
Just like running
just
into
like,
each other and then breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just not washing their hands and like sharing bathrooms too. Like, I hope you get sick. I hope you get fucking sick. you
Yeah.
know? in other languages. You know, they got Google Translate, and they're like, "I didn't wash my hands. Here's a cheeseburger. Enjoy your day." You know, like the two countries, like you come to our restaurants, and then we're gonna go to your fucking restaurants, and none of us are washing our hands,
Right.
and hope your whole country dies. And that's like
Just a
damn.
how we do war now.
Nobody's allowed to get a haircut.
Yeah, no,
But
everyone's
see,
just
now that's
shaggy.
considered chemical warfare,
Right.
and that's illegal in the Geneva
Well,
Convention.
that's also what people think China's doing.
Geneva Convention.
Well, I mean, did come out of the CCP, but
CCP.
you got anything to add?
Who's even Geneva, and why does she get to fucking decide? She's like, you guys are being too mean
She's
to each
Sephiroth's
other.
mother in
I'm like,
Final
dude,
Fantasy
yes,
VII.
yeah.
I was about to say it. Yes.
What?
She's Sephiroth,
It's actually Genova, but
Oh, okay.
but close
But
enough.
like, how come there's like rules? Why is there rules to war? Like, you're trying to kill each other.
I don't know why
You're
there's
being
rules to war.
You're being to kill each other.
You wanna
each
know
other,
my
like-
most? Let's go. You wanna go around the circle and say what your most confusing rule of war is? Because I only have one. Because I don't know the rest of them. Other than you gotta like tell the other countries you have nukes in your country, which is
Right.
weird. You can't take an enemy's weapons or ammunition or you can't take anything off of a body of an enemy. You're not. That is a rule of war. You are not allowed to take anything off a body that you have killed.
Oh,
Technically,
we totally do that like all the time.
I
Yeah.
would. Why would you not all day?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
especially
how you
weapons,
yeah.
like, you know. 'cause-
Ammunition, like, oh,
That's
my
how you-
gun's out. Fuck, there's a
Well,
40
yeah. You go to Iraq, like, dude, their dick pills are way
Right.
better than ours. Like, I'm taking these.
Yeah, dude,
Right,
I'm taking all the
exactly.
heroin off those
Yeah.
little assholes.
exactly.
At least I didn't say brown assholes.
Wow.
I don't know
Is
why
that
I
in the-
needed to
Now
say
you-
that.
Now you did
Because that was the first thing I wanted to
Is
say.
that part of the Jillian Michael Convention? That you can't take weapons off the.
I'm almost positive that's a
Jesus
rule of war.
It took me forever to figure out what the hell you were saying.
Geneva, right?
Yeah, Geneva.
You can't take weapons. That's part of the Geneva Convention.
That's I've never known that one, but that's really
Is that rules of
that's-
war come from the Geneva Convention?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and then the other
UN
ones like
threw
you,
that
you can
together.
kill the Jews, but you can't kill all of them or something like. And then you can.
You have a time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only get like a year and a half before we decide to go.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? We should probably do something. Yeah,
Right.
Japan's acting up a lot, and then Japan goes, "Fuck you guys," and then we're like,
Yeah.
"You know what? Let's kill all of them."
Right.
And
You know what?
that is the
Like,
American
you
way.
can't. You can't use
Maybe
nukes.
we'll stop funding
Yeah.
both sides of this war. And actually,
Right.
Hey, could you
yeah.
stop the shipments of guns to the Germans?
Like-
Also, Japan needs none of those.
Yeah. What do we do with these guns?
You can't use nukes except for
Who was
if you
the-
use nukes,
who-
and then it's like
except for if you
Yeah.
have all the nukes,
except
and
for you have all the nukes,
do it.
and then like
Yeah.
Geneva herself knocks on your door like, "Hey, don't nuke me, but like, can you stop nuking other people?" And you're like, "I'll fucking nuke you if you don't leave." She's like, "Okay, fair enough. Keep nuking."
And the fact we did two, like even after the
Right.
first one we landed, and Japan was like,
Whoa, dude.
we're done," and then we're like,
That was-
you know what?
That was
Pushed
they,
another one
They
out.
totally
What-
weren't.
No,
I thought
we're
they
like,
did.
We'll
No,
tell
they-
you
they
That's
why.
were
what I
the-
was taught.
I
I
don't
think.
know.
I think. I
They-
don't remember.
You have a
I don't know.
Japanese teacher.
We never give up honor.
No, see, I honestly thought they dropped the first bomb, and then Japan was like, "All right, we're kind of good," but then they were like, "We don't believe you."
No,
and
it
then
was
they
like-
fucking lit them up again.
It
No,
was like
it was
within
after
the
the-
same hour. Or
No, they were like, "We
it
will
was-
not stop fighting until the last soldier is
Yeah.
like dead."
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
And that was also after like they'd been firebombed.
Or until they run out of opium.
Yeah.
months.
It was like a full like suicide pact amongst every fucking soldier.
Yeah.
There was
Well,
even
I
that
one
one guy on like there's
that's
like,
how
an
they
island
started.
off of Hawaii, and they picked him up in like the 70s
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
he thought that
He thought World War II was still going on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was.
He still
too
had
long
bullets, a grenade,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
this
it
shit.
was
Yeah.
a great episode of Hawaii 5
Dude, straight up. Like, he probably still had
Ago. Was Bobby
chlamydia
Lee
from-
on it?
I'm not.
Or was it an old one?
Dude, they should do a movie. They should do a movie about that, like a comedy where Bobby Lee plays the guy trapped on the island. He's the guy who thinks World War II is still going on.
Fuck.
He's still got like
Is he
1949
Korean? I don't think he's
chlamydia.
Korean.
They're all the same. Basically.
Oh!
I can't tell them apart.
We here at the Please Stop podcast want to let everyone know.
We love
Just
him.
joking.
I'm just saying that, like, if you were to like put all 10 type of Asians in front of me, I'd be like, I don't know, they all look like they make a mean stir fry. I can't tell who's a Korean or
They're
who's
all
a
Or
Asian.
you just can't
They're
tell
all just
which
Asian
animal
to-
goes in the stir fry.
right.
I think that's a
They
good
all
way
just
to-
seem of the same
That's the
group.
Is
the
that
next
the
time I
difference?
see
I'm
an
sure there's
Asian
ways.
person.
I'm sure there's some people who are like Pokemon collectors who can be like, that's a this and that's a. But I'm just not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Next time I
Well-
see Jin, I'm gonna be like,
What?
what kind of meat do you put in your stir fry?
Yeah, yeah. And then
That's
bacon.
how I'm gonna ask Asians.
Yeah, there
what
you go.
kind of Asian-
There you go.
You know, Shane Gillis lost his spot on Saturday Night Live because he said shit like this.
Yeah. Damn, I think we lost our spot on Saturday Night Live.
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about actually the Yakuza, I think.
Are you?
Don't worry.
Are the Yakuza Japanese or Chinese?
They're Japanese.
Japanese.
Are they Japanese?
Yeah.
I
Tell
can't
because
remember.
of the language.
They're the little tuxedo ninjas that
Yeah.
are like
The only
drive-
knowledge I
They
have
have
of the
no
Yakuza is
pinkies.
from the first Fast and the Furious, so I don't really.
I feel like that was the third one, like Tokyo Drift. We talked
Definitely not the
This
first
Okay.
one.
seventh
The
one.
first one definitely
was
because
Yakuza the bad guys in the first
Jesse gets shot up by the. They weren't actually the
Wait,
Yakuza.
how many of those movies have you seen?
1,
Don't say 9.
2, 3. I've seen 3
Okay.
of them.
Okay. Has anyone here seen all 9? Right.
I've seen over half.
I've only
Oh.
seen the one with the
Whoa.
train.
That doesn't deserve a bullet in the
That
head, but we
surprised
might
me.
have to shoot you in the
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah.
I think
I like really dumb movies.
I think if you've seen all 9, you lose your driver's license. Yeah, like, straight up. Like you're too
You're
fast.
just too,
Yeah, and you're
too
too
furious.
furious. Yeah.
You just
That's
You
fine.
and your Civic need to not be
Yeah.
on the road.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's fucking awesome. So speaking, you know what's scarier than the Yakuza? Middle-aged white women who speed walk by themselves.
Yeah.
I was driving today
They look
Go
like they're
on.
key
and
string
I
cocaine.
watched this lady stop at a crosswalk, and the way she stopped was so
Rigid.
it would yes, but smooth, like militant. Like she's
smooth
like I saw her walk up, stop, click her button, and then as soon as that fucking motherfucker switched, she's just
And
and I'm like, that is literally a modern day Nazi because of the way she followed the rules and the way it's like, and I guarantee if I had pulled even a little bit over the fucking little line that you're supposed to stop at, she would have probably hit my hood and be like, "You need to fucking back up." Scary. Her. I could feel her essence walking across the street, dude. Dude, straight evil like this. That she was walking to the Maverick, I guarantee, to get a sports drink, and she was gonna hassle the person that checked her out. No matter what, even if it went perfectly smooth, she would fuck something up and blame it on that
Did
person.
she have short hair?
No, she didn't have Karen hair,
Oh.
which
The
is
way I
also
pictured
hilarious that there was a movement.
Yeah, I pictured her with Karen hair.
What exactly is a sports drink?
Gatorade, Powerade.
Okay.
At this
got
point, it could
electrolytes.
be a seltzer. I don't know, dude. Whatever white women drink that's not pumpkin flavored. I don't know.
What happens when they make a seltzer that is pumpkin spice? Oh man.
I'm sure they already have.
I'm
like,
sure.
I
This
bet
is
they're.
what
I
it's
bet
like
they're.
The
Worlds collide.
Antichrist, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that Power Man 5000 song, you know. Bo, you better do Bo. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, it's about pumpkin spice fucking seltzers and shit.
Yeah.
It's what aliens coming to Earth.
Dude, that's all I had. Dude, I just saw it and it immediately popped in my head. I was like, she's a bitch. Like the form, it's what when you see a dude at a gym. Not that any of us fucking go
Never
to
been.
gyms. But like the dude flexing in front of the mirror.
Right, yeah.
One here who has.
Well,
Never
The only
been.
one that I know for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
has.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know where you've been.
yeah.
It's like that dude.
He looks like he builds his own gyms.
Yeah, yeah. But they're still safe and FDA approved.
woods is my gym.
Yeah.
But anyways, you just get that feeling from
Yeah,
somebody.
you get that feeling
Like that
like-
guy's a douchebag. Like that guy is he thinks he's all man. It's just like same as Karen fucking power walking. Like she thinks she's just fucking has authority over people for some
Right.
reason. And the way you run, you lazy cunt.
Yeah.
Like run.
She's one of those workout bitches where like her vagina just looks like two fists together.
Seriously, dude.
The lips have just retracted and there's
Oh.
like biceps and it's got
Ugh.
abs above her.
Whoa.
And then it's like shaved into a V and it's just intimidating. She's got that farmer grip. Like if you go in there, nothing's coming out.
Only pegs her husband.
Yeah.
Like there's no fucking there. She doesn't get entered.
Yeah.
She's
name is-
too
his
manly for
name's
that.
Terry or
She's
something.
too in charge to get fucked.
He's got an androgynous name and she's got like a distended clitoris and like 36-inch biceps.
Her name's
Holy
Chris.
shit.
Her
Yeah.
name's
Yeah. Yeah.
Her name is Chris and his is Terry.
Yeah, exactly.
They're both biologically male and female, but she definitely wears the pants.
They both aspire to be kind of waspish.
Oh, I
but
forgot
really
to talk
they're
about my
trash with
invention,
money.
the other idea. So you've heard of pants, right? Okay. Here's my
Yeah.
idea, right?
I have heard of
Here's my idea.
Yeah.
Pant.
Oh yeah,
just the
Right.
one.
Just the one leg.
about
I
the
like
one leg.
it.
And then the rest is just, like a short or whatever.
Right, yeah, that
But then
comes
like
over.
later you can I can sell you the other leg, but it can be
Right.
different. You're like, maybe
Different
we zip it
color.
on, maybe it's Velcro, but maybe you don't wear it at all. Maybe it's just pant.
But so the product, does this leg, is it
One leg, whatever leg. If
Now,
you're
let me ask-
left-legged,
right,
right-legged.
right.
Your choice.
What leg do you?
Your choice.
Which leg? What's your lead leg?
Which
you
one
know?
in a street fight would you need to kick with?
Right.
That's the one you want the short on.
Right. You want
Okay.
the short leg.
Right, but let me ask
Your
you.
freedom leg.
Makes sense.
Right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, because you got more
Because you
swing.
need more mobility.
Yeah,
It's
you
your
don't
freedom
want.
leg.
Well, you don't want the little piece of like the back of your like pant. I see. Yeah, the little back of your pant leg. You don't
Right.
want that getting caught underneath your shoe.
Not when you're trying to
Right.
kick.
Right.
You
And
can
if you're
spin
on-
on it.
Yeah,
Right.
you
You
spin
could.
on it,
You
And
could.
think of like if you're on a bike or a scooter, like it's not.
Yeah,
getting
it's not
caught
gonna get
in
caught
anything.
up. But my main thing is this: is the leg that you buy, is that one unzippable also, or is it
No,
just
No,
the-
no, it's
No.
like a waist
So it's-
section and
okay.
then one leg. Pant.
one leg and
It's pant.
and then this one can be zippable?
I'm thinking that's like the later down.
I
the
don't
road
think so.
DLC.
I don't think so. We don't want the kind of trash that can't afford two different variations.
Right.
That's
Where
true.
they're going to be classy.
I don't want people just turning them into pants.
Yeah,
ideally.
seriously, that's fucking stupid.
Right.
But if they're gonna mix and
That's
match,
right,
maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
it's something they would probably sell at like Forever 21. Which why the fuck is it called Forever
But see,
21?
here's the other option.
yeah,
you
that
want to be
sounds
Forever
terrible.
21. I want to be Forever 31 with a good credit score. Like
You
what?
could
Right.
you could sell individual bottoms though, so where you could switch your
That's what I'm saying.
bottom leg up.
Yeah,
so if you have
jeans
it,
and then American
And
flag
then-
on the other leg.
Yeah.
yeah, or
Okay.
British flag, Chinese flag.
Chinese flag.
Yeah, Russian flag. Whatever.
Stop. We're not. Stop. China. Okay. We don't need Russia.
Okay.
Russia's scary.
Yeah, Russia. We're scared of Russia.
Are you?
China, I
Yeah.
can kind of I can
like
fist
their-
fight most of those guys. I think
Yeah.
just because they're little.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Not
You-
the generals.
You don't
Fuck those
realize.
guys.
You don't realize that the taller
They have
ones are
swords.
just three of them sitting on top of each other. So like when you go to go pop pop and you get it, what you think is in their waist, you actually just punch one dude in the nose. So I guess yeah, it works because you're gonna knock them all over.
I'll just punch them all in the dick.
Right.
See, there's three. That's
Yeah, pippity
cowboy
poppity.
them. Just give them the fucking
Right.
combo right in the.
I guess it wouldn't be so difficult. I'd like to get in a fight with an Asian. I think that'd be interesting.
Okay. Okay.
Holy shit! Guess what?
Why?
I have not said the most racist thing on this podcast.
You win. You win today. You win. You win the accidental racist award for the day.
That wasn't racist.
I'd like to fight an Asian guy.
Yeah, but I never said that he wasn't any way inferior to me.
But I mean, like, why you want to fight? Because you
Maybe
think he'd,
that's
like,
maybe that's
Now-
why you want to
now
fight
see
him. Is
if I-
'cause he's
now-
better
like a
at kung fu.
compliment? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You never know, man.
There's a chance if
We're
I
coming
said
back around.
I want to fight a black guy, that's very racist to say. And then if
Why?
I said, well, I didn't say he was inferior to me, means
But that's what
you're
Well, I mean,
still
but-
thinking that.
But I mean,
You're
at the
still
same
thinking-
time, you
I
could
would
be you could be saying you want to fight a.
athletically, speed, all of it, I would be inferior just
Yeah,
by
boys,
genetics.
boys.
Well,
But
and
that's
that's,
not
that's why
racism.
you'd say
Boys.
you'd want to fight them because you want a challenge.
You're right. That'd be reverse
Boys,
racism
this
because the black guy
conversation
is
is problematic.
superior to you.
This conversation is problematic. And in the meantime, I thought of another invention: aerosol ketchup. You're welcome.
Dude, fuck yeah. Does
Aerosol
now hold
ketchup. Aerosol condiments, mind
on.
you.
Does it come like? Does it spray or is
Fuck
it?
yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
You ever wanted to like wet a hot dog, but like from a
Right.
distance,
Yeah. No. Totally.
or like in a fine mist?
yeah. How do you think I came up
We
with the
sell them the
flamethrower?
ketchup. We sell them the ketchup, and then
Yeah,
like
just-
next November, mustard. And
Right.
they're like, well, it can't get any better, and you're like, fucking mayonnaise.
We're gonna well relish.
If you put
relish.
That's a holiday thing.
Hard, to,
Shuttle-
hard to
chunky.
aerosol.
Hard
Yeah.
to aerosol.
That's
Plus
like
the
aerosol.
pickles.
I know. That's what I was gonna say.
Now the relish is self-defense.
right.
it's like
That's
aerosol
the
and
side
glitter.
like you're gonna go. You're doing some raping. You're this late night raping. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like do some raping. I got my rape list. I got like really long, tall socks on, and I'm in the park. And, you know, I'm in the turtle van or whatever, and you see a girl, and she turns around and blasts you with like sweet relish.
Yeah.
Game over, dude.
Right.
Dick is so soft.
Well.
You don't even need mace.
The
Right.
smell of vinegar and the sting of it.
Yeah.
In your
I
eyes,
mean,
dude.
I'm not. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, that just gets me going," but not me. I would probably be like, "All right, you can go."
Yeah, or you make him finish early. You spray him with relish. She's like, I'm coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking thing's over.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Can I leave?" He's like, "Yeah, that's all I
I
needed.
have relish on my cock. I mean, I guess you can leave. Like,
Everything's fine."
but yeah, spray condiments. I think that's another thing I'm gonna.
Well,
Pan-
they prevent rape.
They prevent rape.
yeah.
But
That's
there's
what we're
the,
gonna
the
advertise.
self-defense. The self-defense wing of the sprays is like, you know, like there's hot sauce and like
Right.
spicy things for deterring rape.
Yeah.
We call it rape
Sriracha.
sauce. You know, you can like rape your taste buds, or you can prevent
Rape.
exterior sources of rape.
That's
You know?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Spray it on a doggy.
It's anti-rape, but rape
Yeah.
Pro.
Wait, what kind of dog?
Like
Pro
the-
rape.
You decide when rape happens.
Right.
Spray juice.
Are
or
you
spray
pro rape?
And are you
Yeah.
against
hey,
it? 'Cause
you!
we got
Are you about
products.
to be raped? Here's fucking
Some
condiments
relish.
in a can that
Yeah.
spray.
Are you rape or are you just fat? Chances are both aren't gonna happen.
You
to
can
ya.
use this to do rape.
Yeah,
You
for-
can prevent rape with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've never maced a girl and then raped her, like you...
Whoa!
I feel
Wait!
like-
Wait! No.
I'm just saying that's a subset of this market. I could be like, hey, this could be used, by both sides of the team here. Like
The
Yeah.
marketing voice just slowly goes
We've
from
ju-
victims to abusers.
Yeah, exactly.
quarter 3, we're a little down. We need to
Actually-
expand our base.
Wait a
there.
minute. You just described Standard Oil.
Topical.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, could you imagine?
Fuck.
Just like, dude, this is actually could be something used for self-defense, and then just that guy sitting across the fucking like
Yeah.
the boardroom at that chair that doesn't give a fuck about any human life at all, just like sits back, just. Or we could give it to the abusers, and everyone goes, "Brilliant, brilliant!
Yeah,
we'll
we-
sell millions.
Yeah.
We'll sell-
You will
Call
get
the
money out of
Clintons.
it.
Let's get this going."
I could use it to fuck Karen in accounts receivable.
Oh my god.
That's your pro rape segment.
yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, maybe not tag that one.
Yeah.
Don't do
Yeah.
hashtags for that one.
I was
Don't share this episode.
Yeah.
If you think we're pro rape or pro racism, you're just a fucking idiot. So I don't even care.
Karen.
I feel bad that we have to throw that in, but people are that
people are
fucking
fucking-
stupid.
Well,
Like,
I
oh my
know.
god, they're glorifying me.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think they're actually that stupid. I think
I don't know. Louis
I
C.K.
don't-
is one
yeah.
of my heroes.
I don't believe them.
I like his take. Yeah, I don't
They're
believe
lying.
you.
They're lying.
Well, no, you're
Yeah.
right. I just don't want to
It's a
hear
power
them.
trip.
You're like, I'm not
Yeah,
actually offended.
exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
just
like
pretending to be offended.
I mean, it's like-
99% of people who are offended, and also 85% of statistics are made up on the spot. But
Nice.
yeah, like most of them who are acting offended and everything, it's a power trip. It's to get you to bend the knee. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with them actually
Being
deeply
offended.
hurt.
Yeah.
And that's why it pisses me off.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's
I-
like,
I-
sometimes people actually are hurt by your words, and maybe it'd be nice to figure out, who those people are.
Right.
Instead of like having
And then it's
Everyone.
375.
Yeah. Unlike Josh here, to be honest, I don't really want to offend anybody. That's not the idea. Josh doesn't give a fuck. I just don't like. I'm not trying to do that. I just think you're a pussy.
right.
I don't know. I don't know what else. Just I don't.
It's-
I don't know.
Natural Darwinism. If you can't, you can't deal with it, and you aren't gonna adapt, then you're gonna get left behind in the dirt and get turned into a fossil.
Yeah, but the problem is right now, people like the way we talk on the podcast and people that do podcasts like this that are more popular are now the ones being forced to adapt. That's the problem. The natural exactly the pussies.
They're
have to-
forcing you to adapt to being pussies.
in order for it, like if we wanted to get views right now, I would be sitting here going,
we would be saying
I would be
none of
like,
this shit.
oh, I love Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden. He's gonna
Right,
fucking do
yeah.
great for Americans because they
Yeah, some
care
bullshit.
about people. And
No,
then
they
it's like,
don't.
I'm not. It's just one of those things. It's
Right.
not. It's not. I don't know.
But see,
I shouldn't be talking about this because my opinion is so uninformed. But I don't know.
Well,
it's
but-
fucking stupid.
And I know that a lot of people are afraid of it, but like if we were to all just sit down as people and say to one another, we are all out for ourselves. And like individually, you're all out for yourself.
Everyone's selfish.
Yeah, but a lot of people will deny it and say, "Oh no, I do this and this and this and this." But you might be doing a bunch of gracious acts for other people, but you're still doing it so that you can change yourself and look better to your own view, which is a selfish act.
Yes,
anyway.
of course.
So if we were to all just say to one another, "I'm a selfish piece of shit, and this is what I want out of life," what do you want
Okay,
out?
fine. I want to ride pterodactyls for a living.
And there.
I feel like there's
Within the realm of
a market.
It's a
for
long,
that,
it's a long
definitely.
journey. First, I got to create Jurassic Park, and I
Right.
got to meet the old fat white guy, and then
No,
I have to have
no,
the guy
no.
that's like,
because you become
nature
the old
finds a
fat
way.
guy.
But then we get the pterodactyls, and then I ride them, and then I'm the guy they pay to like ride them and train them,
yeah.
and then
Dude,
we have that
hey,
like show.
movies are. Never mind. I was gonna say something stupid.
Oh, I'm sure.
Have you seen that?
Movies of the future events just
Movies
haven't
are like
happened yet.
pictures in a box with lightning behind them. Like,
I watched The Matrix and it was a documentary.
yeah, that's my favorite.
You know
That's
what?
Eddie
I've
Bravo.
actually
People
never
say
seen
that?
that movie.
That's
I've actually
weird.
never
Well,
seen
you
it.
should. It'll fuck
It's a
your
good
life up.
documentary.
I know
It's basically the Bible, but like digital.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves is virtually Jesus, so
Yeah.
we get that. Dude, have you seen that video
It's
Jurassic
like a
Park
coming
though?
home Jesus story.
It's Jurassic Park and they edit out.
It's buff Jesus too, dude. Come on, like.
right.
Anyway,
Taking
Jurassic,
care
they're
of-
making another Jurassic
it's
Park.
not even an important video.
Are they
anymore.
making another shitty
No,
Jurassic
they're not.
Park?
It's the video of them flying into Jurassic Park in the first one.
Oh.
And he goes, "Welcome to Park." And they show this big green pasture and there's no dinosaurs in it. It's one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. It's literally like, "Welcome to Park." And
Just a
they're
guy
like,
mowing a lawn
yeah,
of lawn.
dude,
Like,
it's the same fucking
man.
green, which I hiked down into, which that place can go fuck itself.
You've been to Jurassic Park?
Yeah, Hawaii. We walked
Oh.
down. They're like, "Yeah, this is the reservoir where they did the overhead shot." It was
I
just
didn't know
that
it was
one shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's fucking cool. Let's never hike down that bullshit again." Because that was
Yeah.
the hill that was like
Yeah.
this, and then we had to hike back up it. And then the random dude who offered me weed, didn't offer me weed until the top of the fucking hill. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, thanks, man. Could have used that."
Like, hey, guy, I'm not a
45
goat.
minutes ago.
Like, I'm not a goat.
Yeah.
Right.
End of story.
He also offered me weed, and my mouth was so dry. It was like the first time I was like, I literally can't smoke. I would die. My lungs aren't working.
Wow.
Fuck Hawaii, dude.
Turn down Hawaii weed?
No, he did.
He said it was from California, so he goes, this shit's all the way from California, man. I'm like, I'm from Idaho. I get Washington weed, man. I don't know what the.
Yeah, you're like, that's down the street for me, bro.
So, but anyways, that's.
That's funny.
You have any notes? You have anything else?
I
Yeah, you have something else we can
I
talk
had
about?
something, but it was fucking weird. My girlfriend brought up somehow, like, it was like Guy, like, she brought up the name Guy, that it's actually a name, and it got me thinking, like, that's got to be the laziest fucking parents
Right.
ever. They're like, well, he's gonna be one someday, so
There's Guy.
let's name him Guy. But is there
GUI.
is there a women's version of that? Like, is there someone just named like Lady?
Lass.
I mean, the dog,
Yeah, like Lass.
Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it
I
got me
hate
thinking,
when people
like,
call you Guy though, like
right, because that's someone's
it's a name.
It's a name.
I'm like, he's like, they're like, thanks, Guy. And I'm
Thanks,
like,
Guy.
don't call me.
I don't
that.
know
That's not my
martial
name."
arts.
You're like, well, I'm not the mayor of Flavortown. Back the truck up,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
Or my guy,
Yeah,
Thanks,
is
that
he
my
the
guy.
only famous guy?
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
I mean,
Street
yeah,
Fighter.
probably. He's the only important
That's
one.
Guile.
I thought there was a guy on Street Fighter.
Oh, maybe.
That's-
There's so many Street Fighters.
Or is that no? I'm pretty sure there's a guy on Street Fighter, right?
Guy?
Is
Oh,
there
the jail
Am I-
person? That's Cody.
I don't think there's.
That's
I don't
another
know.
game I'm
Maybe there
not-
could be.
I don't
I
have.
only paid attention to the first two, and then
Maybe not.
did not.
Four's
pay.
good.
I thought there was a guy. I don't know.
There's several.
Regardless,
guys.
ruin that. Sorry.
What else? I don't know.
I don't know. UFC 249 is happening
249.
like right now.
Oh,
Before we wrap
who
it up,
wants
I
to
don't
sell
know
my
where our time
property, or
was,
who wants to buy my property?
yeah, besides you selling your property, you worked at McDonald's shortly, and I wanted you to ask you some questions about the
Oh.
secrets of the cheeseburger land.
What exactly? There's really
how
no
is
secrets.
it done?
It's
How is
so-
it done?
It's one of the stupid like pressed grills that come down and
Really?
just yeah, they're
That's so
frozen. They're
Can't
like
even be bothered to.
So that's a
flip your patty.
frozen piece of meat, and then they put it in the
Throw-
thing, and then
well, yeah. So
Like a
there's a
burger panini.
freezer. You reach in, pull out whatever frozen ass pucks you want, throw it on the flat top grill, press a button, and the other part comes down. You know, does that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just regular old fryers, but they're all kind of put together with a timer set up where it's like, oh, if you're throwing chicken nuggets in it, click this button, and then it's got a timer for just chicken nuggets. But
It's foolproof, but somehow they still fuck it up.
they do, and that's
like I-
mostly just because people aren't paying attention.
I feel like I missed my window to get like an obscene amount of chicken nuggets.
No, I wasn't even. No, I would have to. I would have to work almost 10 hours a shift to get chicken nuggets.
So my
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like a reward program. Like you're not
No,
in the
no,
chicken
no.
nugget tier yet.
Yeah, like it's a certain many hours, and then you get a certain item off the menu for lunch, but you get it for free. But like, yeah, I'd have to work like overtime. I mean, obviously, it's
Wow.
to get chicken nuggets, and that's
That's fucked up.
that's fucked up. But yeah, I
We
can
can't
get
give you this 35-cent beef patty for
Yeah.
working for 8 hours.
Yeah, exactly. But what's fucked up most is that, like, I mean, I was able to get a McChicken. I was able to get a McChicken, and only work like 4 or 5 hours. Yet I'm getting a McChicken, but yet I can't get a 5-piece chicken nugget.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any damn
They
sense.
don't make a 5-piece.
Or
There's
well,
some sort of weird chicken alchemy going on there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
well, yeah.
Walt, my stepdad, got fired from McDonald's. It was his first
Recently?
job for eating chicken nuggets. Recently, like last week, got fired.
Oh fuck.
No, he got fired for eating chicken nuggets when that was like one of his first jobs or whatever. He always
like,
told
but
us
that's
that
why I'm
story
here.
because I would work
That's why
there.
everyone
for
gets
the
the
nuggets.
job.
Yeah, exactly. Is to be
Because he
able to
would
have
he would
free
eat them
food.
out of the he would just be like working and just eat them out of the basket that
Yeah,
was like
fuck yeah.
yeah, you can't do that.
I would. That would be in the
Yeah, it's
interview.
like
I'd be like, "Can you
4
direct?"
piece for you, 5
Five-
piece.
yeah.
So 1 for me.
Yeah.
like 10 for
I
you.
would be in
Exactly.
there,
Make
like
11,
with doing
one
like
for me.
fat guy
Yeah.
math. Be like, "Can you direct deposit chicken nuggets into my bank account Like, instead of paying me?"
And they're like, yeah, we can, because
Like, how many nuggets per hour would that be?
I mean, like, it's about 80% of the reason why I work in restaurant jobs and everything is for free food.
free
'Cause
food.
Dude, I
I'm
worked
too
at-
lazy to like think up things to
Oh,
make
I
or eat
actually-
myself.
I just got a new job.
where you working?
I'm working Sprinklers Northwest.
Sprinklers Northwest.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Sprinkling.
Are you up in this area? Or are you down in?
I
Manchester?
believe it's going to be both. I'm gonna
Both.
meet with a buddy,
You'll travel.
go into we'll go to the main spot in Rathdrum, and then I believe we're gonna carpool from there to wherever they need me to be.
Dope. Maybe I'll get some sprinkles. Yeah.
I guarantee he's not going to be installing sprinklers.
No, that's
He's going to be checking meters.
You think so?
Or no, you're going to have a guy that checks meters, and you're going to be the asshole that digs trenches.
yeah, and then laying down like pipes and putting the sprinkler heads
Yeah, I'll
and
lay
shit.
down
in.
some pipe.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm retired.
Fucking A, bro.
Okay.
What? Dude, that made no sense.
I know. Yeah, I'm really confused.
I'm retired pipe fitter.
So,
Laying some pipe.
Is there anything you want to say about the government before I?
oh, you're cut. You're gone.
Ba-ba-dee-ba-ba.
There you are.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're
I don't
rich.
know.
Man, that's weird.
Do you have any other like conspiracy theories? I mean, you don't think it's 5G,
No, well,
but you think the government's trying to fucking microchip implant us and like tell us what to do, or you think like
well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say the government is, but this these people that are
Globalists.
yeah,
just
these
say it.
globalists are, yeah, they want to put a one world order. I've heard them say, oh, when this happens, and it will because
Who?
don't know his name. I'm bad with names.
Oh, cool. Where's your facts, dude? I'm gonna Tim
It
Dillon
was
you on Joe
it was
Rogan
a
right
literal.
now.
I literally
Lay out your facts. Where's your paperwork?
are you talking about the Reagan speech, the famous Reagan speech?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he
A
mentioned
one
No, no.
world order
no,
will
because it
be
wasn't. No,
advised.
I'll have to get my phone because it's a video
One
of
of the
this man
presidents.
talking. This man was talking about clickety clack. Taking 2 shits.
Keep
What is
talking.
it?
Keep
Anyways,
talking.
yeah, it's at the end of the video. Most of the video is talking about all these executive orders that have been laid into place over the last 15 years to give FEMA a bunch of power during a state of national emergency. And at the end of the video, it's a video clip of a man. He probably part of the One World Order. It didn't say, but he was standing in the speakers section of the congressional hall, and he was saying, now that we're becoming more advanced and more civilized, and it's easier to march it's going to be a lot easier for us to get to work towards a new world order, a one world government where we're taking diverse nations and working towards peace and prosperity and security. Well, you can't. I mean, you can do your best, but you're gonna have a lot of blowback from nature. And then he's saying, "Oh, we want to create a world where the rule of law overpowers and the rule of the jungle and the rule of nature." It's like, well, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna get all this shit built, and then when everyone dies, the rule of nature is gonna take back over, and all your shit's gonna disappear.
I think by that they mean they want to live forever.
Right, but that's not even. That's.
I think
God
I
damn.
think they want to eliminate the fact that nature matters at all and make them supreme beings that can live forever.
Right,
That's why they
but
eat babies.
right, like the adrenal glands and shit like that. Yeah,
Are we gonna talk about adrenochrome now?
adrenochrome was.
Why is
Dude.
No. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna.
That'd be fun.
Apparently we're not.
Apparently, yeah.
No, let's not talk about it. No, I don't know.
We got a fresh fucking bag of it outside.
I
cut them right out of the back of baby skulls.
yeah, I know. Well, yeah. I actually, what's fucked up is I actually just I heard and read some things that the reason why after the Matrix, Keanu Reeves didn't have much of a career was that he ended up at some guy's house that was holding this crazy party, Hollywood party, and he ended up in the wrong room. Opened a fridge and there was like fucking baby corpses in the bottom of the fridge, and he went up to the guy and almost beat him to death or whatever, and then all of a sudden Keanu Reeves' career like disappeared.
John Wick 1, 2, and 3, and like.
Well, no, this was
That
right,
was like 15
no,
years after Matrix.
Yeah,
He
it
didn't
was
really do
right
much in
after the
between.
Matrix, and then he fell off the fucking face of the earth, and then now all of a sudden
I
he did.
think he
but
had.
that's
he
just
had-
what I've heard.
I think he had fuck you money and was like, hey, I don't have to do anything.
Right, and I'm
He's a
sure.
pretty chill dude.
Yeah,
Right.
also, like, he's not one who seems to be in it for the money, really. I mean, he gave half of his
Yeah.
Right.
significant portion of his salary to the VFX artists because he knew that they were getting underpaid and he was
Right,
getting overpaid.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Right.
they
So
did
he's just
most
like,
of the
okay,
movie.
well, he definitely has enough to like be Keanu Reeves. He's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go like be chill and eat bread on the fucking
Right.
subway fucking bench.
I don't know
you
if he
like-
eats bread though.
It's a
There's
famous.
documented.
It's documented. He does eat
of
bread
him
on a
eating
bench.
Oh, he
on
eats.
benches.
He feeds it to birds.
Oh, see now I'd love to sit right next to him and just
Feed
see how
birds.
his day is.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that if I were to meet any kind of celebrity, they're nothing more than just another human being. They have no.
You say that until you shake the hand of Nate Diaz, and it scares the fuck out of you.
Well, but you still have to remember.
Not that he was like that big of a
You
celebrity.
still
but
have to remember that they're just as much as a child as they were when they were a kid, deep down.
Yeah, but they hold a significant. That's why like people getting starstruck. I don't think is that big of a deal because it's like oh it's just a person, but it's like yeah, but that person if they're famous enough. If they're famous and they hold no significant value to you, I can understand just treating them as a person.
Right.
But like meeting someone that actually matters
you
to you, you
idolize.
should be nervous about
Right.
it because you're in your brain you're like,
Or at least-
whatever I say needs to impress this person because I love this person. I don't want them to act negatively towards
Right,
me.
yeah.
And that's where starstruck comes in. It's not like well, not for everyone. Some people are just fucking retards and they think anyone famous deserves their attention. But if it's someone you like, but anyways.
There's some blowback about this Tiger King movie they're making.
Yeah, because it's
Nicolas Cage.
So stupid.
So of course Nicolas Cage somehow got the role.
Dude, that's so fucked up. The fact
David
that they're
Spade
making a
needs to
movie
be it.
about it is and
That
see,
sounds better.
yeah.
I don't.
fans are demanding David Spade.
Nope.
I'm demanding Theo Vaughn.
I'm demanding
That
that
makes
it
more
not
sense.
Yeah,
fucking
it
happen.
shouldn't be a
That's
thing.
that's
I
more
don't.
where I
They
am.
should not be making this movie. They
That
should
being
not like.
said, I'll take
like
David Spade.
I won't because David Spade would take it too funny. The whole point is these people are semi-serious about what they were doing at this place. It's fucking stupid. And that's why I didn't watch it.
Right.
Fuck these people.
Oh, so you didn't watch?
This dude is going to make money off this. They're making money off his likeness.
Yeah.
He's in jail for imprisoning animals and doing whatever the fuck
Murdering-
weird shit. That,
yeah,
murdering, fucking
murdering
convincing two
animals.
dudes they were gay by shoving meth into them and fucking them.
You like big dicks or
this
small
guy.
dicks?
That bitch Carol Baskins, man.
Fuck them all. They don't deserve, and she's gonna make money from this
Yeah,
too.
she will.
Yes,
Because they're
actually,
using
Honestly,
her name.
I'm not really even that upset with them. I just want the producers of it to be like put in jail or something.
I just
'Cause
want
it's
Carol
like,
Bastion to get
You're
shot.
just like advocating people to be returned.
I don't. Yeah,
Like,
that's why I
yeah,
don't
for
understand.
real.
I don't
Yeah.
actually want them to be put in jail.
I'm
That's-
so glad when I saw Nicolas Cage was doing it, I was like,
An
of course he is,
overreach,
because
but-
he's a psychotic fucking cunt. Nicolas Cage, everyone
he went off the
claimed-
deep end.
He's
You've
also
seen The Wicker
someone.
Man?
Yeah, he's like the Declaration of Independence is
Everyone
inside one of these
thinks-
tigers. Like,
He's like got his arm up one of their assholes.
Yeah.
Like, where is it?
like Nick, it's a different movie.
The
Like,
dude's a psychopath.
it's like, sorry, I'm Ghost
Yeah.
Rider.
Yeah,
He's
that
not
was
a
just
good
thinking
actor.
that.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't
no,
I gotta
know.
get this
Like-
demon out of me.
He has this like lore about him that everyone thinks he's this amazing
No.
like
Nobody.
Like-
nobody
like a-
thinks
like
he's
a-
amazing.
He's stuck in
he's
the second act of Con Air.
everyone like that was like the one good movie he played.
That's
at,
because
and-
Dave Chappelle was in it.
Yeah.
That's good.
He was?
Dave Chappelle
Yeah,
was in that?
he got killed in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
he was
Was it
one of the
early?
he was one of the dudes on the plane. I've seen that
Okay.
movie a lot of times.
I've only seen it like
Not
twice.
to
but-
interrupt, but I'm in the middle of Breaking Bad, almost done with it, and Bill Burr's got a couple.
Yeah, he's in there.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
new
that hair.
movie, Judd Apatow's putting out a movie, and Pete Davidson's. It's about him being a loser living at home with his mom. So
it's
the
a
movie's about Pete
documentary?
Davidson
Yeah.
because his dad dies in the movie as a firefighter. Pete Davidson, His dad died in 9/11 as a
Right.
firefighter. Bill Burr plays his mom's like boyfriend or his stepdad or whatever, and he's a firefighter in it too. And there's like the trailer is full of Bill Burr, and I'm like into it.
Nice.
Into it. And Pete looks pretty good in that movie actually. Like the trailer was really good. Like, and Pete Davidson is.
Like less
If I
ghostly,
ever got
or-
famous, that's how I would be famous. Just being a fucking idiot loser. Like, because that's how he got famous, was being a loser who dated a really hot pop star.
Did
And
I
now
talk?
he's-
Did I talk about my 9/11 themed wedding yet on the podcast?
Probably. Yeah, you did. I think you
I think
did.
that was
Okay.
last week,
What?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it
Yeah,
instead of having to.
We're not going to do it. We were
No.
going to do September 11th and have little invitations that said "You flew a plane into my heart"
Yeah.
on the fucking
Aw.
thing.
Yeah.
And have the towers crashing down and people like jumping, it's like suiciding off the building and shit.
Dude, that's beautiful.
She's like, "You can't do
It's
that."
beautiful.
I'm like,
Yeah, you
"Why?" So we didn't. But
Wait, who said they can't?
Janelle,
Oh,
the voice of reason.
Oh, I was
The
gonna say
bride.
like
The bride said
well,
that.
okay, okay.
The government.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's
They
what I was
is-
like.
they
Who's
is
telling
always
you
the
no?
government.
Yeah, for a second I was like, yeah, who's telling you no, man? We'll fucking show them one too.
George Bush himself. was like, "Hey, don't do that."
Yeah, you can't do that. You want to go smoke some pot in my my little farmhouse out in
You ever
Texas?
fucked a tiger?
You ever fucked a kid?
No, Bush.
Anyways.
What else? We've covered all
That's-
races.
I don't know,
Kid
I-
fucking deterring rape or promoting rape.
Now we all have to
Watch the fight.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Yeah,
I'll shut
UFC's
up.
about to happen. And it's fucking stacked card. And my boyfriend's fighting Dominic Cruz.
Ooh, wait, he's fighting Dominic Cruz, or your
No,
boyfriend is Dominic
My
Cruz?
virtual UFC boyfriend is Dominic Cruz.
Nice.
That's my favorite
It's a
fighter.
weird one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a weird pick, but I like the
Hey,
footwork.
well, you know what? The feet are the foundation.
I'm
of
into the
soul.
feet.
Yeah,
I'm into his feet.
yeah.
It's a really yeah.
Blessed be the feet, for they
Yeah.
walk this path.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the.
Blessed be the feet.
It's not.
It's not okay. It's not in the Bible. Sorry, not in the Bible.
that wasn't in the Bible at all.
I know. It wasn't meant to be, and I didn't think you were. but he
Sucketh on
was
thine
trying to-
toes.
Little, what was the thing? Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating away at his pie. He stuck in a thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "Holy fuck, am I high?"
You going pee pee?
Dude, I'm about to piss my pants.
Oh, he's gonna
I was
piss his
really,
pants.
really
Oh, hi,
trying
Chino.
not to like. shut it.
All right.
See,
Well, when
I
Dylan
just
gets
hold
back,
it.
we'll wrap this up. In the meantime,
Dude, is that a mermaid?
stuck with me. Is it what? No, it's Alphonse Mucha.
Oh, I gotta
So
look at.
I'm probably butchering his
I gotta
name.
look at it a little bit.
It's one of
more.
my favorite artists. Salvador Dali and Alphonse Mucha are probably like my favorites. He's the one that
Yeah,
does
I've heard
like
of Salvador.
the Job paintings and like the absinthe ads and stuff
Yeah.
way back in the day, and it's like
Okay.
all women portraits, like more classic. It's all over my house. It's in the hallway.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
I'll see it.
in the living room. I've got like 8
I've
or
probably
10
seen all of it.
pieces.
Yeah.
Right as you walk out of the studio, there's 6 of them on the wall.
Nice.
That big tapestry by my table.
Is he dead or living? Or
He's dead.
Yeah, they're both dead. I'm pretty sure.
I think
yeah, I
most
know
of this,
Dolly is, but
most of the work was he was before Dali. I want to say to a little after turn of the century. Like he probably died like in the 40s or 30s.
Oh.
well, I know.
But Dali lived in like the 80s or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like a lot more recent.
He was
than I
more-
had originally thought.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because they put his art with other people that are like
Yeah.
literal Renaissance
Yeah.
painters.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Here's a lobster on a telephone.
Yeah. Salvador Dali. Some of his realism, like with painting, is just like fucking crazy. I can't think of the actual one, the name of it, because they're all very obscure. But it's just
Yeah.
looking out into the ocean and there's a bunch of like items floating. But the way he painted this, it's like a glass bottle with some water coming out of it, is so insanely realistic. I have the prints in my living room. I can show you. but, like,
Okay.
you'll look at that and be like, it looks like a render, but he just did it with a fucking paintbrush.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that fantastic?
crazy.
That you
Blows
can
my mind.
you can take it from here and then put it into here, and then morph the fuck out of it and then put it wherever you want it. And I love that. I love that about
we were just talking
the
about
arts.
art. You know.
Yeah.
So, you know what my favorite form of art is?
Who's your favorite artist, Dylan?
Yeah.
Cookie Monster?
I really like the Count because he's good with
Yeah.
numbers. Numerology.
I was
know
gonna-
we're talking
I was
a little
gonna-
sophisticated.
I-
Numerology.
Which of the Ninja Turtles is your favorite painter?
Picasso.
Like the Red Ranger. Anyway,
The red one.
Tommy.
Tommy, yeah.
So,
The Bro Ranger.
Sorry about the P.
Hey, how racist were the original cast of the fucking Power Rangers?
You know,
the Yellow
I was
Ranger
all the
was
way.
an Asian.
All
Yeah,
the way.
I was
The
just
Black
thinking
Ranger
this.
was a black guy.
I was literally just thinking this right when you first said Red Ranger. My brain was like, you know what's funny?
How stereotyped
They
out
were
the fucking colors
all
were.
yeah, they were.
And as a
all
kid, I was
racist.
just like, I don't see anything wrong with this.
exactly because as a child you
Like,
don't.
why wouldn't he be the Black Ranger?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
no, that literally, yeah.
yeah. As a
But then they
child,
would
you
like
don't
he'd
see
like
that
have like a
shit.
gold chain on too sometimes. Like, what are we doing here? Dead serious, he'd have a gold. He'd have his helmet off, and a gold chain would like suddenly be in the
just
scene.
yeah.
Speaking of that general, like, that
And, like,
whole vibe,
watermelon.
that whole style of clothing, very 90s-esque, like, late 80s, early 90s, is making a huge comeback right now.
Oh, fuck
it's
yeah.
Well,
like,
Yeah,
whatever
it's like
music
every
video you just posted where
30
the drummer was wearing the extortionist shirt
Yeah.
and stuff.
20, 30
Everybody
years.
in there, like, looks straight out of, like,
A Smashing
early
Pumpkins
90s,
video.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically, I'm getting overalls, is what Keegan's
Yeah,
trying to say.
the big heavy baggy pants are coming
yeah.
back. It's like
Right, bell
skinny
bottoms.
jeans are better. Like there's no if you go Jinko
I've just
or
been a
just
fan of just
get
jeans.
skinny, like
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
regular.
I just want to, like,
pants.
get some, like, Jinko jorts.
Yeah,
just
flared
jorts?
out.
Yeah, you know, just, like,
above
get
the
some
knee.
Jinkos and then just, like, cut them off to where they're,
Way
like,
above
you
the
know,
knee.
like- yeah, exactly. Like, just, like, right at, like, you know, brief line sort
Yeah.
of thing. And just, like,
Huh.
Short
Floating.
Jinkos,
I've never heard of that one before.
Jinko short shorts.
Jinko
what's that?
short
I mean,
shorts.
just blending, you know.
flared short shorts.
Gross.
I'm into it.
Do whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you smile, whatever makes you just go.
Thanks for that, Zingo. Everyone needed that.
Yeah. Just
I'm sure my
follow your
mom's
heart.
going, what the fuck is that guy
Yeah,
talking
what
about?
are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Any other like homemade meth recipes you want to share before we go, or anything? Do you have anything
No.
to say to the people? You need to like promote your new fucking like candle company or something.
No, I quit that.
Okay. Well, that's it. We're gonna go watch fucking UFC.
But I
It
have-
starts very
I
soon.
have enough candles to light my house. That's
I'm
all,
sure.
That's all I need.
I'm fucking sure. All right, I'm gonna go get this boy some deodorant, and we're gonna watch grown men beat the fuck out of each other.
I love you, everybody.
Opa! Thanks for listening to the Please Stop podcast.
Later. Are you hanging out for the fights, or you
Yeah.
gonna go do Taco Bell?
Yeah,
When does your guy need Taco Bell?
He said whenever.